What's up? Got this quick little checkout of one of my favorite little Kizers, and it's this DOMIN Mini. Yeah, it's got this white G10 and the black G10, and I just love the look of it. That's why I bought it. And then what kept me coming back was that action. Yeah, this thing, the little pocket rocket with drop shut action. So the Spidey flick makes you really want it. But that thumb action, which is where I live really, is wonderful. Yeah. So we're going to do a quick checkout on it. We're going to start with this action that I'm talking about. But yeah, kind of going back through some of my KIZERs right now. I've got a few other videos dropping on these KIZERs, but I've got some good ones and I've got some new ones, and so it got me thinking, well, heck, I might as well let me cover some of these because they're still available. They're awesome knives, and knowing what I know about like this particular knife, if I didn't have one and what I know about it right now, would I buy one? I would. And so what happens with some of these knives, like this one in particular, it's not getting any press. Nobody's doing reviews on it. There's reviews, I mean, probably hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but I'll bet you if you search YouTube right now, you probably find 25, 30, maybe, reviews on this DOMIN Mini. But unless you're specifically looking for it, you're not going to look for this one. So me putting one up kind of puts it in the queue. And if it threw it up out there and you found it, I mean, good for you. Because, man, I can tell you that as far as little knives go, this one's right up there for me. This thing's amazing. So the action, I've kind of already covered it. It's really a thumb flick action. You can Spidey flick it, but like I say, you gotta want it. Yeah. And so I don't want a Spidey flick that bad to do that. So to me it's a thumb flick knife. Boom. It could have just had one thumb stud on the other side and I'd have been completely happy with that. So drop shut just needs a little coaxing. The detent on this thing is really good. Suck that blade right in there. Boop. No detent lash. Yeah, this thing's great shape. Early detent right at the top. As soon as it breaks, there's that detent. Let's talk about the grip. So, for being a small knife, I can get a 4-finger grip behind this ramp. I can get a hold of it right there, and that's a fairly confident grip because it's so small. It's in my hand, and there's some stability to this grip. There's no jimping on the backspacer, so my thumb's kind of out here in the wind, but it does provide some horizontal perch right there. So, I mean, fairly strong grip. You can choke up on this. It's got a spot here. You can choke up, for whatever that stuff is. Yeah. So it's got a good grip. There's no hot spots in here. The pocket clip disappears when you grip it hard. And then you can grip here. It's got a strong grip there. But, it's a small knife. I don't know that, like, all this kind of stuff. Like, I don't think that's really... Could you go there? Yeah, I mean, in a pinch, sure. You could do this. Fairly confident. Comfortable in the hand. Everything's milled and, you know, edged properly. There's no sharp edges here. Reversible pocket clip, recessed in the scale, and recessed screws. So speaking of that, let's run it. So on these thick seams, just got to get it past that seam, and then that thing all but almost disappears in the pocket. Runs really well. There's no issues there, in or out. You just got to get it past the initial bump. And on standard like jean material, you're going in. That's all you got to do. It's a one-handed operation, just straight into the pocket, and yeah, almost disappears in there. Nice profile. So the pocket clips a winner for sure. It's long, really locks it in there. It's got a lot of spring, but it works well in some slacks, like, I don't know, going to a wedding, or this is a great little kind of classy knife for that. Safety, yeah, there's no contact here, and that tip is definitely recessed and hidden down in there. There's not going to be any getting that tip. So the pocket clips a pass, the tips a pass, the backs a pass. Completely good. So price and availability. So you're looking at just over $55 from Amazon, with quick shipping, easy returns. So, Amazon has its place. Did I mention it's got a black stonewash blade? Really nice finish on that. I mean, I've carried this knife a bunch, and you don't see any scratches or anything. But right at about $55 on Amazon, and there's a couple of versions on Mojave that, with a 10% discount code, are going to be right at just under $50, and that's shipped. So, Mojave moves pretty quick. I mean, you should have it definitely within 5 days, within a week. But yeah, let's see if it cuts. Did I cut with it? I don't remember cutting with it, but let's see if it does. Yeah, pretty sharp. Okay. N690, pretty good steel. So, KIZER DOMIN Mini. Appreciate you watching.